Also at noon, Governor Ron DeSantis visiting the Treasure Coast and answers our questions about the coronavirus and Cuba. Good afternoon. I'm Tiffany Kenny, and thank you for joining us for WPBF 25 News at noon. The governor was at Indian River State College in Fort Pierce for a ceremonial bill signing. The governor also took questions from our Steve King, and let's bring in Steve, who's live in Fort Pierce, to tell us what the governor had to say. Steve?
Tiffany, well, just about an hour ago, Governor DeSantis signed the New Worlds Initiative reading bill into law. Now, this bill, which is used with $270 million in funding, makes it so that children K through 5 who are below reading level get a new book mailed to their home each and every month. Now, the bill was signed on June 29th, and due to the Surfside collapse, the ceremonial signing ceremony was pushed back to today. New Worlds Initiative, or House Bill 3, also directs money toward more tutoring and other educational programs for kids throughout the state. Also, I asked Governor DeSantis today what his message to unvaccinated Floridians is right now, given the new spike in cases. He says vaccinations are the choice of each and every Floridian, and he supports people making the decision that's best for them. He also says even if there's a rise in cases, overall deaths are down, and he credits the state's efforts to providing vaccinations for 85% of Florida's seniors with that lower death rate. He also says even with this new spike in cases, he will do everything in his power to prevent another lockdown.
We've never had any mandates in the state of Florida, and we will not have any mandates in the state of Florida because ultimately people need to make decisions about what's right for them. But I can tell you, with having 85% of seniors.
And there we just heard Governor DeSantis talking about vaccines, again saying that there will never be a vaccine mandate in Florida. Governor DeSantis also discussed Cuba. He said he has still not heard back from the White House about his request for the federal government to provide internet access for the people on the island nation. He says if internet access is provided for the people of Cuba, the federal government will have to sign off on that. But again, he says he has not heard back from the White House at this time. He says that he's hoping that the people of Cuba do get internet access soon, that the federal government steps in to help, because he says that if that internet access is provided to the people on the island, it would allow the truth of what's really going on in Cuba to get out. And he says that's the biggest tool for toppling the regime that's in power. Reporting live in Fort Pierce, Steve King, WPBF 25 News.